Now, the Taliban have been desperate to get international recognition as the official government in Afghanistan so far. Their efforts have been futile. Though America and the United Nations have allowed limited humanitarian assistance into the country, there is no larger provision for recognition of economic assistance. Right now, hardly any government institution is working in Afghanistan. So sources of revenue for the Taliban government are also inadequate. So people are forced to starve, they're using up their savings or depend on the little humanitarian assistance available. The barbaric punishments, public executions and amputations are not working in the Taliban's favor. But the regime has not given up. The Taliban leaders have been busy holding meetings and negotiations. In the latest, the Taliban government's acting foreign minister held a meeting with the foreign minister of Uzbekistan and the accompanying delegation. As per reports, the minister discussed normalization of the situation in Afghanistan. Meanwhile, new reports have even emerged stating that Russia will invite the Taliban leadership to Moscow to hold talks. The Kremlin says China, India, Iran and Pakistan would be part of the negotiations. Now, this meeting is scheduled to take place on the 20th of October, just days after the scheduled G20 summit on Afghanistan on October 12th. Moscow has moved to engage with the Taliban but stopped short of recognition of the group. Even the Western leaders have held meetings with the Taliban recently, although the visit was for the release of former British soldier who was detained by the Taliban on the Pakistani border last month. Taliban used it as an opportunity to appeal for a refill of its cash-starved coffers. Simon Gass, the British Prime Minister's High Representative for Afghan Transition, and Martin Longden, the Charge d'Affaires of the UK mission to Afghanistan in Doha, were among the key attendees in this meeting. The discussions were tagged as substantial, but no development as far as recognition is concerned. The Taliban's meeting with British diplomats in the capital, Kabul, came a day after Taliban officials met with an Iranian delegation, another first since assuming the helm. The discussion was on trade relations, a key driver of Afghanistan's economy, and again, nothing on recognition. The only country acting as a bridge between the Taliban and the West is Qatar. Their officials were not just the first ones to visit Afghanistan, but also congratulate the Taliban for their victory. Foreign Minister, along with his team, visited Kabul and met with the Taliban leadership. The two sides discussed bilateral relations, humanitarian aid, Afghanistan's future economic development and the international interaction. Although Pakistan and China are openly pushing for the global community to recognize Taliban, as of now, no country has formally acknowledged the new Taliban government of Afghanistan. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.